welcome back to another episode of the Two-Sided Podcast. I am your girl, Carmesia.
And I am your girl, Rakaya Simone. And there's two sides to every story.
And we're just here to tell our side. Okay, welcome back to another episode. It has been so long. We trying to get together, trying to be consistent. But, life be life. And so, we just got to get it in where we fit it in. But it is May. It is
and
May.
Bitch, I'm a tard.
And what? Show the shirt.
Oh, sorry, let me not.
Show the shirt.
Oh.
Show the shirt.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bitch. I'm a tars.
Don't tell nobody. So today is May 4th. She's going to put it back on May 9th.
On the 9th. Yes. But by the time this airs, I've been
You won't even know. By
the
time this air, it'll be June.
Yeah. Birthday bitch. Emeralds and stuff.
You hear what I said? By the time this air, it'll be June.
No, the fuck it won't.
By the time this air, it'll be June.
It will not be June by the time this air. If it do,
I mean, because
I'm firing this hoe. I quit.
Next weekend is, y'all birthday. And then the weekend after that.
This weekend is my birthday.
This weekend is y'all birthday. And then the weekend after that.
We outside.
And then.
You got the days through the week.
I be at work.
Edit.
I be at work. Yeah, so it's looking very.
This very much dropping this month because nothing is going on.
It's looking June 1st, but anyway.
No, it's looking the third week of May.
Third week of May. That's next.
No, it's not.
We're in the second week already.
Oh, May did start during April. Okay,
May
it's dropping before Memorial Day. Fuck that.
When is Memorial Day?
The end of the month.
June 1st, like I said.
We're not recording this to drop in June. We're recording this to drop in May.
Okay, girl. Anyway, see, I was trying to be cool. I've been trying to be cool, but she been doing a really good job of pissing me off lately. And I don't know if it's because her birthday coming up, but yeah.
I hear nothing.
We was bickering before the camera turned on.
You hear something? Y'all hear something?
We was bickering before we walked in the door. She been doing a really good job of pissing me off. A really good job. But I love her. But just sometimes.
I'm a Taurus. And it's my season, bitches. Okay, go ahead.
All right, anyway, so you got to do our Would You Rather for today.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. She wasn't prepared. So I took it upon myself and I went, to our Instagram page, which y'all really need to tune the fuck in because don't watch and not vote. Because I don't do this shit for my health.
Okay.
I do this shit for y'all to interact with me because I love y'all. And I like interactions. I get tired of talking to her. But anywho, the question of today is, would you rather be married or committed with no legal paperwork? And as of right now, more people would rather be married. But we do have votes for people who just give me the commitment, because the poll was marriage or just give me the commitment. We have a couple people, 33% saying just give me the commitment. Fuck all the other shit. And then we have 67% saying they want their marriage. So, answer. Would you rather?
You already know my answer. I want marriage, because if we gonna do commitment without the paperwork, that's boyfriend, girlfriend. So it's like, what's next?
There's such things as common law marriage. Some people believe in spiritual marriage.
Spiritual. What? You said spiritual marriage
where you don't have any paperwork. No, it's not versus. I'm saying some people believe in a spiritual marriage where they're like their souls and they're spiritually married. They just don't have any legal documents stating that they're married.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Then I can understand that. Now, if you do a versus with that, doing the spiritual marriage versus spiritual marriage connected to paperwork, then that'd be like, all right. But yeah, my goal is to be married. Because the next level of commitment.
Should people have that as a goal? Like, is that a
depending
goal?
on what they believe in.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, it really depends on what you believe.
Not a goal for me.
Yeah, because it could be somebody's goal to be a millionaire, but some people don't desire to have that much money. So it's just all about what you look at. For me, personally.
For you.
Yeah. sounds shady, but hey. But yeah, I desire to be married, and I think that comes from me growing up in a single parent household, and I just want to give my kids something that I didn't have or that I didn't see growing up. I don't have kids, so I need my kids to see me and their dad loving each other and just pouring into them and having both of their parents. Because I feel like, I don't know if you could attest to this, but I don't know. You may be able to. But I have noticed how I am, the effects of not having my dad around, how that has contributed to how I respond in certain situations, right? Do you feel like having both of your parents helped you in a way? Or but your mom was an entrepreneur, so maybe she was getting to the money and she wasn't there.
With what?
So I say with my dad not being there, because I didn't realize I had daddy issues until probably recently. How I respond to some people, like I used to be I don't need a man, I'm independent type, but I feel like
I have a dad. I grew up with my dad. I still feel like that. You don't need no man. I don't even think that's a daddy issue. Like, I just feel like.
But I feel like, okay, so I did feel like that, but I feel like we need a man to produce and to make kids. I think all women desire to have, majority of women all desire to have a kid. So you need a man for that. You need a man for certain things. You do.
Do you need a man or do you need sperm?
Who?
Because you don't have to be with that man to get the sperm to. You need the sperm.
But you still need
create.
the man.
Yeah.
Who creates the sperm? The man.
Yeah, but you're saying the man, like some people don't even see the man. They go to a fucking sperm bank and get them a child. They just needed the sperm from the man. You don't necessarily need
But if the man wasn't here, you wouldn't get the sperm.
You put it in that way. Right. I just don't want you put it like you need a man. You don't need a man. You want a man because you want kids. It's a want. It's not a need.
So what somebody say they need kids?
You want kids. You don't need kids, but you want kids, and that's okay to want kids because that's a beautiful thing to have.
So what's some things you feel like you need in life? What's the difference between a need and a want?
See, that's probably where people differ. Because what I feel like our needs and wants, I feel like a lot of people, you want these things, but you don't necessarily need these things. I don't know.
So what's your perspective of something you need? Like, we need food to live.
That's a need. That's not a want.
I just said.
I know. I'm saying I agree with you. That's a need.
A want is okay. Yeah, we need food and water to survive, but you don't need that ice cream.
Yeah, but you don't need that ice cream.
Like, that's food, but you don't need
that ice cream.
Yeah, you want
that's
that.
a want. Your back is calling for that. But like in life, I just feel like really all you need is what they tell you. Like, you just need the Lord. You need the stuff to nourish your body, but everything else like that goes on through your life is literally a want. Because even now that I'm doing Bible study or whatever, all the stuff that they asked for the Lord was all literally wants. And he gave them to them. Like, it's okay to want all these things in life, but you don't necessarily need them to survive. Because you came in alone. All you needed was yourself and the Lord. And then the things that, he provided to keep your body nourished to stay alive. You needed things to stay alive. But a child, in a way, you could say make you stay alive, but you got to have that child to make it your purpose. You know how people say that's their purpose?
Yeah.
But before you even made that child, you wanted that child. So it started off as a want, not a need.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't even know how I feel about the whole, when people be like, oh, you came in this world, so you don't need nobody. But it's like, yeah, you came in this world, like you came in alone, per se, but I don't think it was divine for us to be walking this earth.
The world was not divine to be alone from the start.
Right.
That's why he gave Adam Eve. But I'm saying
do you feel like Adam needed Eve or Eve needed Adam? Do you feel like they need each other?
It depends on what way. Well, the Lord feel like they need each other because I don't feel like people need to be alone, but you pulling it relationship wise. You making it man and woman. Cause
Adam and Eve was man and woman.
I know, but I'm saying I feel people need each other in general. But do I solely feel that you need a man? Just you saying relationship wise, like I need a man. I want like no, that's a want. You don't need a man.
Why not?
Well, you may. I don't need a man. Let me correct this shit.
Because if you want a family, then that's something that you need, right? If you want a family.
Right, and you want a man. I want a man. I love my man because I want him. I want you to be there. I want you to be my keeper. I want you to be all these things. But do I need you to survive to get all these things? Absolutely not.
Okay. So we put it that way. I completely understand what you're saying.
But cause go ahead.
I hear you. I understand what you're saying. It's like
you finding it.
I feel like you need a family. Needing a family, that's a necessity. So in order to have a family, you need a partner. Right? How can you have a family without a spouse?
You could divorce and y'all still be a family.
But you still had him, right?
Yeah, once upon a time you had him. I'm saying you don't have to be... Because people have babies nowadays and not even together. So you don't have to be together to have a family.
But you still needed them before it departed, though. I'm not saying need continuously, but I'm saying you wanted...
word is fucking with me. You wanted a family, so you wanted him. So you chose him. Y'all created a family. Say if it don't work, y'all still a family. You wanted him, you wanted a family. It takes a man and a woman to tango together. Because if you saying need a man, then he also needs you too. Because he can't have no baby without you.
Right.
Yeah.
It goes both ways.
But I just feel like that's like...
I feel like men and women need each other. That's how I look at it. It's not just, women need a man and men can just go do what they ever do. I feel like we need men and men need us. There's things that we can do.
I just feel like...
there's things that we can do that they just... Some just don't know how to do. And that's where women come in and assist. And there's things that men can do and that we need them to come in and assist. Like, yeah, you take the trash out, but I know you don't like taking trash out. You're about your man do that, right? Not saying you need a man taking trash out. I'm just saying.
I don't fucking take trash out unless he ain't home.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
She trying to be so technical, but she get what I'm saying. Cause
I need them to get it. I don't want y'all to think I'm a bitch around here taking around trash and my nigga at the house. Continue. But all that you say, everything you just said, still a want. In my opinion. I even tell my man, you don't need me, you want me. You don't ever need me. You should always want me. I should be a want. I should never be a need. Because once you make a motherfucker feel like you need them, they take advantage of you. Because you need me. That's how they start feeling. You need me.
But it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be one person feel like they need each other. It should be both. It should be an understanding
like either person shouldn't feel like you need the other person because I don't want you to. You don't need me to be you to do what the fuck you gotta do. You want me. I don't like when people depend on other people. I'm not a person that's dependent of another person.
Why can't you depend on a person?
You can, but I don't like to do it. So I'm the person that does not.
But we all depend on somebody. We all depend on somebody.
I won't say that.
I think that's a fact. Whether we want to think about it or not, we all depend on somebody.
You can depend on people, but I won't say it's a somebody. You should depend on different people for different things, but you should not put all your dependence on one person. No.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. But you're speaking as if you don't depend on nobody, and I
don't.
So you don't depend on nobody to do anything?
No, because once I did that before. Once you depend on other people, you're gonna continuously to be hurt. You're gonna be mad as fuck.
But okay, you're trying to put
depend on what? I know. Then be specific. Because depending what? Because personally, I don't depend on nobody for shit.
So if you needed your son to get picked up and you can do it, who do you have to depend on to do it?
That's different. You saying that's not depending.
That's it.
No,
still depending on somebody.
We look at stuff two different ways because that's not depending.
What's the name of my podcast?
Yeah, it's definitely two-sided because that's responsibility. He got a father. I don't depend on him to pick him up. Bitch, you better pick him up. That's your child. That's a responsibility.
That's still depending.
That's not me depending on him
to do that.
No, I don't depend on you to do it. If I can't do it, you should do it. It's not a depending. When you make a child together, it's not depending on another person to make sure that they take care of your child.
She be trying to be technical and he be about to piss me.
I feel like depending, like I depend
on
you to pick up your kid. Why would I depend on you to pick up your kid? Bitch, you should pick up your kid when
both. Okay, so do you agree that two things can be true at the same time?
Yeah, I feel like you have your truth and I have mine. You feel that people should depend on each other. I feel like I don't depend on people. I love people. I have people that I can go to, but do I just solely depend on other people? No, because you'll forever be hurt.
I'm looking up dependent on people, the definition.
How about you look up dependent?
Shut up.
Definition or dependent.
Because
depending on people definition is crazy.
I be trying not to cuss because I'm a lady. I be trying not to cuss.
And I'm a bad bitch.
Let's see. It may tell me, yes, somebody in taxes, baby. I ain't asking about that in taxes.
A lady don't curse.
Contingent. I'm trying to be a Proverbs. Let's say a Proverbs 31 woman and we don't cuss.
Oh. Good look to y'all.
We don't cuss. Let's see. What was I doing? I was looking up dependent.
Go ahead, because I sure just zoned out.
It says a person who relies on another, especially a family member or a single man with no dependents. Okay, that don't help anything. Requiring someone or something for financial, emotional, or other support. More of the story, girl, you depend on somebody for something.
No, I don't. From the definition you just read, the very first sentence saying relying or depending is relying on someone, and then the thing also said for financial, emotional support, stuff like that. I don't depend on nobody for my financial support. That's why I get up and take my ass to work. Because if a nigga want to get up and walk out that door tomorrow, I can still take care of my baby.
Yeah, but I
don't depend on nobody emotionally. Do I come to y'all? Hell the fuck no. Because I'm saying I've done all that. That's why I'm like that I am today. I done all that depending on other people. I gave everybody all that. I depended on other people for this, that, and the third. Though. That's why I am how I am today. That's what you're not understanding. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's how you feel. But now the person I am, I don't do all that depending on other people because you'll forever be hurt.
I don't know. I feel like we all...
Once you give too much of another person to rely on them to do this, it fucks you up. Cause you
so are you saying in a relationship you shouldn't depend on...
in general. People in general, even your friends. I'm not just saying.
What about parents though?
Them too. You shouldn't depend on them so much to do. Like, you shouldn't depend on your parents for emotional support. I use that as an example. I've done that before. Yeah. And they don't show up how you want them to show up. So now you're hurt because you relied on them thinking that you was gonna get this, but you got that. So I back away like that. I stopped depending on people and just let them be there how they gonna be there, and it can be great. It can be but I don't depend on you to be there in that moment. But I would like for you to be there. But if you don't, then you don't. But I don't depend on it because if I depend on it, it's gonna fuck me up more. That's how I got trauma within life. So now, since I've been traumatized and I've done all this stuff that you're saying, I don't move like that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not no cold-hearted bitch. Like, my man is there. I love him. I want you. But don't ever get to the point where you need me and I need you. Because that's how you get caught up in a person in life and you'll lose yourself. So, yeah.
Yeah, I still disagree. Because...
You can. Because she just hopeless romantic lover girl that needs her man and she wants to be married and she needs her husband and these fucking kids and she can't do this shit without him.
So, because this bitch, she really, I'm trying to be cool in front of this camera.
Don't be calm. Don't be calm.
I'm trying to be cool and not revert back to how we was.
Turn up on them bitches. I turn up on
years ago when we first started this podcast, and I just get on here and just talk records. I'm trying not.
She's trying to
do
be
that.
Proverbs 31.
I'm trying to be cool.
The relationship got her fucked
and
up.
she about to make me reel in.
Please reel that bitch back in. I've been waiting on her.
But anyway, when I honestly feel like men need women and women need men. It's not me more so saying like you need a BS type of man. It's like when you find a person, like I don't want you to be super dependent on just one said person.
In general or like relations? Because I feel like
this topic was relationship based, so I don't know.
That's why I'm probably so disgusted.
Why are you so disgusted?
It's something about a woman saying she need a man that don't sit right with my spirit. It just makes my spirit.
I feel like it should go both ways. I don't feel like a woman should say she need a man, and that said man she's saying that she need, he don't feel the same way. I feel like y'all should need each other because that's how life was created. Man for woman, woman for man. So what are we talking about? We need each other to make the world go around. Honestly, we do. We don't want to talk. We don't want to say it, but that's the truth. That's how we reproduce. That's how we make. That's how you humans. Reproduce. Yes. That's how we keep things going. We need each other.
we don't want me, but moving on.
We need each other to make the world go around and keep going.
Fuck all this shit.
Okay, so how you feel about marriage?
My man might see this.
Let's talk about it.
I feel marriage is a beautiful thing, and if you want to get married, you should get married.
No, I said, how do you personally?
I feel
a
like
person that comes from a 2-parent household. You was raised seeing your parents married.
I feel it's beautiful.
Do you desire to be married?
I feel that it's a beautiful thing. Do I desire to be married one day? One day. That's the answer.
It's like you're not. It's like when I asked you that question, you did this.
You went around it.
Go.
Do I desire to be married? One day. Yes, one day. I say that.
How do you personally feel? Because I'm trying to get a specific answer out of her because we've talked about this off camera and she's not giving the same response.
What did I tell you? Tell them. I don't know what I told you. Because I be feeling one day like that one day, and then the next day, what did I say? Tell me what I said.
You said you don't too much.
Do I care to be married? I can. Yeah, I can.
I don't really care about marriage. It's not a big thing to you for real. Like you don't really care.
Correct. One day. That's just the answer. Do I care about marriage? Yes, it's a beautiful thing. People should get married.
If you say it's a beautiful thing one more time,
it is beautiful. I feel like I, honest to God, true feel like marriage is beautiful.
Do you feel like that's the end goal?
No. For a relationship, yes. For me, no.
But you're in a relationship.
Are you want to know for me, or do you want me to know for?
I'm asking you.
Do so I feel like it's the end goal for us? No, because I feel like there's much more after marriage. So just being married is not solely my end goal. My end goal is how successful my shit will be.
What you mean?
Like, yeah, you can get married, and then what you just married? What's
it don't stop there.
Your marriage exactly.
No, I'm saying as far as relationship, like. Because some people are okay with just being boyfriend and girlfriend for years and that's it. But I'm saying as far as relationship, is the end goal to be, to have a husband?
Do I want a husband? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm not saying you get married and life just
now to have a husband at this very moment. No. But do I want a husband one day and to be married and to have more kids and stuff? Yes. But as right now, the person I am right now, in this right now, I don't care to be married.
Why not right now?
I don't think I am where I need to be right now to be married.
To be your wife or to receive your husband or both?
I about to say, well, that's kind of like both, but yeah, so both. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think you need to do to... Do you feel like there's a thing, there's a such thing as preparing to be a wife, or you think it just come natural?
That's like people saying preparing for motherhood. It's going to come to you. You really can't prepare to be a mom. Like, you can be around people, like how some people watch kids. I've been a godmother 2 times. Yeah. Had kids all my life. Nothing can prepare you for when you have your own child. So like,
so you feel like nothing can prepare you for marriage?
I'm not saying nothing can prepare you for marriage, because you can go to marriage counseling and all that, but nothing can prepare you to be the wife for your husband. You can go to all these other wives and they can tell you what to do, but that was what they could do for their man.
Right.
Nothing can compare you to be the woman for your man. I don't think it can prepare.
Why
you.
not? Nothing can prepare. Because I think that's what the importance of having those open conversations with your partner, like to see what they may expect or what they
that's different. Okay, in that sense, yes, but I'm saying, like, can something prepare me to be a wife? You can sit and do all this stuff, but wife shit not gonna hit you until you a wife. And like mother shit don't hit you till you become a mom. You can prepare all day.
Yeah.
But bitch, until you a mama, all that shit they taught you, all that shit you doing, that shit go out the motherfucking window. Cause you got it's you and this person.
Mm-hmm.
So like everything could be glitter and gold, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But you see that real motherfucker when you marry them. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People always say you don't know a person till you married to him, you live with him, or got a baby by him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could do all this shit. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my God, we're gonna be this. Oh, we're gonna be the best. I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best wife. Then you get with him like, hold up, nigga.
But I think it's unrealistic to even go in saying like I'm gonna be the best. Like you can.
Well, you should strive to be the best.
I'm saying, yeah, you can strive to be the best, but to say that you think you're gonna go in, your marriage is gonna be perfect, that's unrealistic.
Well, I don't say no marriage is perfect. Not even a successful marriage. No marriage is perfect, because marriage is not all about your marriage can be like, some people never cheated in their marriage at all. They don't make their marriage perfect because they might have struggled in other areas. Like, oh, but he doesn't know how to talk to me though.
Mm-hmm.
You never cheated, but you don't know how to talk to her.
Yeah.
Or you never cheated on him, but you don't know how to treat your man.
Mm-hmm.
Or a financial problem came about and y'all didn't know how to juggle it through each other. Because maybe she stay at home and he go to work, or both of y'all work, but it didn't. So it's like nothing will ever be perfect. But to answer the question, yes, I want to be married. Do I feel like right now the woman I am today can just go be married?
Mm-hmm.
No, because I feel like there's stuff I need to work on me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not saying I don't want to marry him, because I don't want that to come off wrong. I'm saying I have work to do to be a better woman for him and for our family.
Yeah. And
I have goals I want to have set in place before I go to that next step. And the next step actually will be going to premarital counseling before we even, to make sure like, this is what we both want to do. We need to be on the same page before we get married. Kids wise, parenthood, living together, all the other stuff. What you expect in marriage, what I expect. Because me, I always said, number one rule, you cheat on me, automatic divorce. Not working through shit. Not working through a damn thing. Because all that should have been out your system before you sit up there and say them vows in front of everybody and all that. So if another woman turned your head, then bitch, I'm about to turn mine. And that's
you're ready to walk out.
Bitch, I'm a Taurus. So yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think.
But do you desire to be married? As we all know, yes.
I would say, yeah. The answer is
yes. Do
yes.
you think you could be a wife right now?
Right now, no.
Why not?
Because, like you said, I'm still working on myself. I am still trying to get a better understanding of how I would want my said marriage to look like, and the type of wife that I would want to be, and the type of husband that I would want. So today, May 4th, do I want to be married today? No, because I don't think I'm there yet. But I do, of course, hope to be.
Yeah. And see, people try to rush mine because they look at the years we've been together. But like I tell everybody,
but yeah, y'all,
we got together as a child.
I said married. Y'all got together young.
Yeah, we got together. We were children. So I don't. People put years.
Yeah, they just looking at the years,
age, and all that shit.
But yeah,
but I won't have no more kids until I'm married.
Yeah,
or at least engaged, because I don't mind being pregnant at my wedding.
Yeah, I don't want none until I got a ring.
Period. It's that. The fuck it should be. I try to tell all my motherfucking friends, don't go out here and have these motherfucking babies.
Because, baby, every time I get on the phone, I hear, stop, sit, up, sit your... Baby.
And I got them
being on the phone with her.
No gentle child.
Birth control. That's my birth control right there. Every day.
But he's the most sweet, loving little boy ever.
He is sweet when he's not a Sour Patch Kid. Like, he literally threw a temper tantrum and then turned around and was like, Mommy, I didn't. Like, I'm like, this nigga was just cussing.
He's his mother's child.
When I say he is her, it's like mouth smart. Like, he be getting her together and she just be eating. I was like, I know this ain't regardless. Cause that
sometimes when you know them
that
kids,
young man gets
right,
us
you
together.
just be like,
girl, it was something he said. You told him to do something, and his response was so you, and it's like you can't do nothing.
That's why I don't get mad sometimes. Cause it's like, yeah, I feel.
It's like you can't do nothing. He's like, go to your room.
Like, sometimes I can't even get mad because I know what I gave my parents, and I gave them my mouth. So, like, sometimes when he just be, I be like, yeah.
Or you'll be telling him to do something. Like, say you talking to him, like he was
that shit. Oh, boy, that shit pissed me off.
You trying to talk over.
Are you trying to act like you don't hear me? Like you
like, girl, shut up.
Like you don't want to talk about it? The fuck. But okay, go to your Waka Flocka thing. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
So question.
Okay, so we got like a few more minutes before we get to close the thing out. So, a month or what's like probably like a month ago, Waka Flocka was going viral for saying, if it was a situation between his wife and his kid, a dangerous situation, he had to save one of them. Who would he save? He said he would save his wife because he's married, and under God, he took this commitment that he would always put her first and protect her. The people went crazy. They went crazy. So we talked about behind the scenes, and we asked
our men.
Yeah, we asked our men, and we asked their opinion and everything. So y'all could probably already tell what she said, what I said, and probably what my boyfriend said, and probably what her boyfriend said. And it's exactly what you think it is. Let me just say that. I'm not going to tell y'all, but it's exactly what you think it is.
Mine ain't saving me. He said, fuck me. He saved his kid.
She said she'll be mad. She wake up.
I will be
And
pissed
she's
off.
like, where my baby at?
If I wake up and you saved me and not my motherfucking son, I have lived. He's a baby. Save him. Fuck no. But I did understand too, because he said that he would save him because he know I can swim. So, bitch, if you drown and you can swim, that's just on your ass. But, like, for sure save my son. But now, if it's a situation and we in the labor room and I'm giving birth, because me and him talked about this before the day I went in labor, if we in labor and that doctor asks, who do you want to say because it's life or death, you don't know that fucking baby. You better say me. We can make another kid. Yeah, we can make another kid. Now, if you say the kid in that instant and then I wake up and it's me and God and then I look down and you got my baby, you think I want to leave my baby with you? I don't want to leave my baby with nobody but me. No, say me. We'll make another one. Or we just have to get this here because maybe I just don't need to go to labor. But, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that conversation went.
Who would you want him to save, though? Would you want to be... You want to be saved.
But we did give the example of being married. Because at first, they did answer from boyfriend-girlfriend standpoint and then marriage. Didn't the answer flip for him?
No, he saved his fucking son.
Oh, it was the same way every time?
Yeah. It's okay.
What did Jacob say?
He said
I know he said wife.
Yeah, he said
I don't remember boyfriend girlfriend.
No, boyfriend girlfriend, you weren't being saved. But as the wife, he said he would save you.
As wife, okay.
But even if I'm your wife, save my fucking kids.
Yeah.
Let them live on. Don't save me. Because if it's flip,
save us all.
I about to say, because if it's flip, I don't want a nigga to be mad. I'm not saving you. Save my goddamn kids. And, we'll get the benefits of the benefits.
But yeah, it's like, with the, I don't know, because I really have to read the Bible a little more to kind of understand. But I think under, when you get married, you make this commitment to God. I think it's like a level. It's like husband, wife, kids.
Yeah. God, then.
Yeah, God, wife. No, God.
Yeah, and I got to see what part they say that when they doing the vows thing. Because we're going to have to reiterate that. Because I even said I'm going to talk to the Lord, get understanding. Well, because I need to see what part they say. Because I don't ever want to say I do to that shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't. It's God, my kids, then him.
It's God, your kids, and then your husband?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I need to see what part they say that on.
Okay.
We gotta rewrite that shit.
So that's very interesting. So I talked to somebody about that, like that twist around, and okay, that's good. That's gonna be next episode to dive into that.
To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. But yeah, we have made it to the end of this episode.
What episode?
We gonna pick. Don't. Hey, I'm trying to close out. Don't piss me off, and I'm trying to close out.
I was saying, what episode we on? This is episode what?
We could talk about that once the camera cut off, because I don't know.
Nobody knows. That's why she don't want to talk about it.
But
okay, yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be a part 2 video. We're gonna continue from here. Hopefully, we remember next time we pick up. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in another episode. Make sure you tell a friend. Make sure you share. Make sure you get active on our social medias. Follow us on our Instagram at 2sided.podcast. Ain't the way it is.
Hold on. I think the dot after the 2. It's 2.sided
okay,
podcast.
2.sided podcast. And then our TikTok is the same thing.
It's just 2sided podcast.
Oh, 2sided podcast. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And make sure y'all get active, because we be posting, trying to be posting all the time. So, yeah.
And it's Taurus season, bitches.
Taurus season. Whoop, whoop. All right. We'll see y'all next video.
I gotta say I'm in the mood for a little bit more.